So do you ever get those crazy ideas in your head and then you just kind of see if it's going to work? Well, I had a crazy idea, and so today we're going to see if it's going to work. So we know the X-Carve can cut metal, wood, plastics, but can it cut chocolate? So in this video, we're going to see if the X-Carve can cut chocolate. Alright, so here's my chocolate. I just pretty much made a form for it, cut a couple pieces, made a square, and then poured the chocolate in. Made sure I put some saran wrap down, that way it didn't soak into the wood, obviously. So let's take it apart and see how it turned out. It's been sitting in the freezer for a couple days now, which would be plenty fine to keep it nice and cold. Nice. Turned out good. So far, so good. Alright, so I guess the goal here is to keep this from melting. Just took it out of the freezer, got it clamped down. I'm going to cut out the heart, and then I might have to put it back in the freezer, but we'll see. I'm always going to keep my orientation here on this, and then I'm going to write the words on it. So let's cut the heart first and see what happens. Alright, so that was a little messy. Yeah, there's freaking chocolate everywhere. Alright, I'm going to take it out and put it in the freezer for a couple minutes to get this. Oh, man. Oh, it did go through. Cool. So it started to melt, so I'm going to go put it in the freezer and then we'll come back and finish this up. Okay, so now I have switched to a V-groove bit. I'm going to go ahead and cut the words out. We'll see how this goes. Alright, so here we go, take two. I'm going to have to flip. The V bit was way too deep, so I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. I put saran wrap around the whole thing, so we'll just go ahead and flip it over and use the bottom. We'll see how this goes. Alright, so that was a very interesting experiment. I got chocolate all over my X-Carve, but it wasn't that big of a deal. It was easy to clean up. So I was able to cut the heart out. That's about it. I'll bring you in for a closer look. Alright, so the first attempt at the lettering didn't really work. Obviously the bit started melting the chocolate, and I kind of figured that would happen. But on the edges it didn't do too bad. That's where I had the tabs. This was my second attempt. I don't know what happened. It just cut out. I tried to do a different font, but it just didn't. I don't know what it did. But overall, it's got the shape out. I guess you could kind of melt that and clean it up. Who knows? Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that fun little experiment to just really messing around in the shop. Had a crazy idea, just wanted to see if it worked. So maybe I'm thinking I might turn this into a fun little series of what interesting materials can you cut on the X-Carve. Maybe we'll see. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down below. Maybe I'll pick yours and see if it works. I don't know, have a little fun. Why not? Alright, so that's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, which I'm most active on. Links down in the description. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Good chocolate.